Let's get this thing popping. Why don't we?
Knocking Aretha Franklin while I clean the car. Looking at shorty in them yoga pants. Oh my lord. About to hit this day party, check the flyer. After I spray the black magic on the tires. Damn, I love the summer, these sisters in sundresses are looking heavenly, I give thanks, it's such a blessing. The sun is shining, the birds chirping, the clouds fluffy, the weather's perfect in the summer. The days get longer, outfits get shorter, streets getting hot, pop the hydrant for the water. In the summer, throw the old kicks on the power line. In the summer, cop the fresh kicks, these are out of sight. Summer, watch the whip, then you know it's shower time. Summer, hit the day party, it's 1,000 dimes. Dreaming of the summer, cruising on the city. Yeah, I'm dreaming of the summer, dreaming of the summer. I got the AC pumping with the windows down halfway, blowing that shit Dave Chappelle stole in half-baked. Wintertime, spring, summertime, grind. For the mansion with the Hummer outside, but my vision is bigger than the clothes in the car, so my vision is different like Jordan LaForge. Can't wait to sign the autographs when the fans run up, so I'm making big plans for the summer. The days get longer, outfits get shorter, streets getting hot, pop the hydrant for the water. In the summer, throw the old kicks on the power line. In the summer, cop the fresh kicks, these are out of sight. In the summer, watch the whip, then you know it's shower time. In the summer, hit the day party, it's 1,000 dimes. Dreaming of the summer, cruising on the city. Yeah, I'm dreaming of the summer, dreaming of the summer. Brunch with the wifey at the park, grown man shit. Kiss her forehead, she say I'm so romantic. Summer nights popping, we could paint the town any night. Elbow out the window while I cruise under city lights. Like Africans compared to Greeks, the Godzilla. I rumble with the lions, arm wrestle with Godzilla. It's rock stages, I'm dreaming of the summer. If you think you're number one, trust me, I'm scheming on your number. The days get longer, outfits get shorter, streets getting hot, pop the hydrant for the water. In the summer, throw the old kicks on the power line. In the summer, cop the fresh kicks, these are out of sight. In the summer, watch the whip, then you know it's shower time. In the summer, hit the day party, it's 1,000 dimes. Dreaming of the summer, cruising on the city. Yeah, I'm dreaming of the summer, dreaming of the summer. Got me all up in the gym trying to flex like Brutus. The beefcake with free weights acting foolish. Since it's Sunday, I'm doing preacher curls, hallelujah. Gotta keep the physique right for the cuties. Sip the lemonade, light the grill up. Invite the whole family over, man, that's real love. Kids running around just on the grill. P bought the cards, Tick bought the beer in the summer. Word. Dreaming of the summer, lemonade sunsets and aqua blue skies. The days get longer, outfits get shorter, streets getting hot, pop the hydrant for the water. In the summer, throw the old kicks on the power line. In the summer, cop the fresh kicks, these are out of sight. In the summer, 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 summer. Knocking Aretha Franklin while I clean the car. Looking at shorty in them yoga pants. Oh my lord. About to hit this day party, check the flyer. After I spray the black magic on the tires. Damn, I love the summer, these sisters in sundresses are looking heavenly, I give thanks, it's such a blessing. The sun is shining, the birds chirping, the clouds fluffy, the weather's perfect in the summer. The days get longer, outfits get shorter, streets getting hot, pop the hydrant for the water. In the summer, throw the old kicks on the power line. In the summer, cop the fresh kicks, these are out of sight. In the summer, watch the whip, then you know it's shower time. In the summer, hit the day party, it's 1,000 dimes. Dreaming of the summer, cruising on the city. Yeah, I'm dreaming of the summer, dreaming of the summer. I got the AC pumping with the windows down halfway, blowing that shit Dave Chappelle stole in half-baked. Wintertime, spring, summertime, grind. For the mansion with the Hummer outside, but my vision is bigger than the clothes in the car, so my vision is different like Jordan LaForge. Can't wait to sign the autographs when the fans run up, so I'm making big plans for the summer. The days get longer, outfits get shorter, streets getting hot, pop the hydrant for the water. In the summer, throw the old kicks on the power line. In the summer, Cop the fresh kicks, these are out of sight. Watch the whip, then you know it's shower time. Hit the day party, it's 1,000 dimes. Dreaming of the summer, cruising on the city. Yeah, I'm dreaming of the summer, dreaming of the summer. Brunch with the wifey at the park, grown man shit. Kiss her forehead, she say I'm so romantic. Summer nights poppin', we could paint the town any night. Elbow out the window while I cruise under city lights. Like Africans compared to Greeks, the guards thriller. I rumble with the lions, arm wrestle with Godzilla. It's rock stages, I'm dreaming of the summer. If you think you're number one, trust me, I'm scheming on your number. The days get longer, outfits get shorter. Streets getting hot, pop the hydrant for the water. In the summer, throw the old kicks on the power line. Summer, cop the fresh kicks, these are out of sight. Summer, watch the whip, then you know it's shower time. Summer, hit the day party, it's 1,000 dimes. Dreaming of the summer, cruising on the city. Yeah, I'm dreaming of the summer. Dreaming of the summer, got me all up in the gym trying to flex like Brutus. The beefcake with free weights acting foolish. Since it's Sunday, I'm doing preacher curls, hallelujah. Gotta keep the physique right for the cuties. Sip the lemonade, light the grill up. Invite the whole family over, man, that's real love. Kids running around just on the grill. P bought the cards, Tick bought the beer in the summer. Word. Dreaming of the summer.
Yo.
The days get longer, outfits get shorter.
What's going on, y'all? What is going on?
Throw the old kicks on the power line.
What's up, y'all? That is Rock Stages. If y'all can hear me good, quality is good, go ahead, press a 1, leave it in the comments. What's up? It's your boy Lando Success. We have a lot to talk about. The title of this video is Why People Won't Go Back to Work. It's a heavy one. It is a heavy one. You have a lot of people on the left side have an idea. The people on the right hand side have an idea. I have my opinion. So we're going to get into that later, but that is the title of it, because when you go to stores, you're seeing a lot of we're closing early signs. You're seeing a lot of things. So we definitely want to get into that. I want to check on all you beautiful people, making sure y'all are doing good. So first thing, I want to look at the market. Let's see what's going on in the market, because the last live we was talking about paper hands. We was talking about people being scared of the market dropping, and everybody was selling like hell. My friends was selling, people was texting me, and it was like, oh no, everybody was on a oh no stuff. But what did I say? I said hold. I said the market is going to continue to keep on going back up. It's just everything is on discount. And let's see what the market is looking like right now. So I'm about to screen record, turn off this mic, and I'm about to switch to the Mac mic. Mac mic. All right, making sure you guys can hear me. If you can hear me good, press 1 in the comments so you'll be able to hear me with no problem. So the 1st June, due to staffing problems, and it will increase the pay to $20 an hour. That's crazy. So I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about that, but I want to make sure that you guys, could you guys hear me when I did that? Because last week people was going crazy because I couldn't, when I did the screen record, you couldn't hear me. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So if y'all can, let me know in the comments. So the first thing you have, Cedar Point. If for those of you who are not familiar with Cedar Point is one of the world's largest amusement parks out in Sandusky, Ohio. Since I'm from Michigan, it's probably a 2.5 hour drive. If that, when you're a kid, that's all you do every summer. You are going to go to Cedar Point. You're going to have a good time. It got the dragster. It got all different type of rides and stuff you completely love, right? My nephew asked me this year, he's like, yo, we're going to go to Cedar Point. In that article, and I'm going to bring it up on my phone so I won't have to keep on going back too much. they're saying they are limiting their days due to limited staffing. People don't want to go to work. They said they're even raising the minimum wage to $20 an hour at an amusement park. You don't never, ever see that. So it's like Sandusky, Ohio, Cedar Point announced Friday that the park will close selected weekdays in June due to staff shorting. At the same time, the park increasing pay to $20 per hour, a 100% increase over the last year. While we're ramping up recruiting efforts, let's see, the park will be closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and they show all the different days in June. That's not just it. That is not just it. We are going to talk about, remember I told y'all that McDonald's was paying $50 an hour? I mean, they was paying $50 for you to just go interview. Let me show you. Let me switch back over. Nobody haven't told me if y'all can hear my sound when I switch it over, so at least let me know. Screen recording. McDonald's. No, thank you. A Florida McDonald's is paying people $50 just to show up for an interview and is still struggling to find participants. Look how sad she is because people are not going back. A McDonald's in Florida is paying $50 just for people to show up for the job interview, but it's still not attracting many applicants. Regular check-ins on the labor right now. Interviews get $50 for an interview. This was early April. That was in early April. Just imagine, McDonald's are offering $50 just for you to show up, just to come interview. That's not even talking about getting a job, getting hired. That is just for practice. We're not talking about the game. We're talking about practice, just to show up, not even if you get hired. So the demand is strong. It's lacking. So I want to go over to the market because we had a deep conversation last week about the market and what was going on and all the stuff dropping. But I want to go back over to the market. Welcome to my new people that just came in. What up, though? Go ahead, press that like button. I appreciate all you guys in here. We're going to have a good one. We about to party. I actually forgot to get my drink. I had some white Hennessy upstairs, and my goal was to have my drink, but I got thrown off trying to do all this analytic stuff. Have any of y'all ever had white Hennessy? It's like a amazing sipping drink. You can't get it in the U.S. You have to go to like the island somewhere and usually get it. So I'm running low. If anybody gonna go to the islands, let me know. I got some money for you. Some money. Crypto. Look at this. We have Bitcoin, and the sound is sounding different because I am switching over to my MacBook sound, so it won't confuse you and you can hear this. I'll figure that out sooner or later. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin in the last 24 hours is up 9%. That is good. In the last hour, down a little bit. In the last week, it is still down. But that is good because look at the low. In the last low, it went down to $30,000 even. But it is up. Y'all know my favorite thing right now is Ethereum. And look at Ethereum is up 18% in the last 24 hours. When all you guys are scared, look at this. Last week is down, but look at that. In the last month, it's still up compared to the last month. So it's been going up. This just was a buying opportunity. Let's see, where are you guys' favorite? Do they have Dogecoin? This is what everybody loved, they good old Dogecoin. It is up 14 cents. Look at this in the last month. Still up in the last month, 28 cents. So the market is not looking bad at all. Not looking bad because remember we had the conversation, and a lot of people was like, man, I want to sell. How long is the market going to go down? I said the stock market is going to go down for the next 2 months, but it's going to be a slow bleed. It's going to go down for 2 days, pop up for a day. Go down for another 2 days, pop up for 3 days. It's just going to be a slow bleed. So the stock market, I'm not doing too much activity investing in the stock market besides Coinbase, some other things right now. With crypto, I didn't expect crypto to go down like that. That was amazing. I almost did everything perfect because I had a buy mark. Whenever Ethereum went to 3,500, I bought. When it went down to three grand, I bought. When it went down to 25, I bought. When it went down to $2,000, I was so mad. Everything was in the red. I just didn't have my accounts. I had too much cash, but I need to put it in my accounts, and I was being lazy. And now it's back up. So I just missed out on some money opportunities. All right, let's get into what we are getting into today. And the question of today, welcome all my new people. Hope all is well. The question of today is why people won't go back to work.
Oh my God, they took my job.
I want to know in the comments, people that see this on a replay, you can come on in, you can add in your 2 cents. I want to know before I even say anything, what is your honest thoughts? Why do you think people are not going to work? There got to be a reason, because you go to a restaurant, you're seeing help, we're hiring. You go to the gas station, help, we're hiring. In my lifetime, this is the most we are hiring I have ever seen. Am I right or am I right?
Bruh.
The hiring has been crazy. These jobs need help. So we are going to start with Joe Biden, our president. He basically went on a record and he said, y'all asses need to go back to work or else. He said, y'all need to go to work or else. And we are going to listen to we're going to listen to his words. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it.
No one should be allowed to game the system, and we'll insist the law is followed, but let's not take our eye off the ball. Families who are just trying to put food on the table, keep a roof over their head, they aren't the problem. We need to stay focused on the real problems in front of us, beating this pandemic and creating jobs. Again, the law is clear. If you're receiving unemployment benefits and you're offered a suitable job, you can't refuse that job and just keep getting the unemployment benefits.
Joe told me to tell y'all to take y'all asses back to work. Sleepy Joe say, look, y'all been getting some good money, right? Oh no, why is they still playing more YouTubes? Where is that? We don't want the YouTubes to keep on playing. Let me cut you off. Get that. Sleepy Joe said, take y'all asses back to work. He said, look, y'all been making a lot of money. Things been going good. But now it's time to go back to work.
Oh no! Oh my God, they took my job.
So there's a lot of issues going on here. The first thing is, if we go political, you have the Republicans, you have the conservative side. They are saying all of the people, the reason why people won't go back to work is because everybody's on the government assistance and people won't go back to work. You keep on getting all of this assistance and keep on getting all of this help. That's why they're saying people won't go back to work. We're giving them too much money and they're abusing the system. You guys are abusing. I don't know who you guys are, because if you look at it statistically, We know who is on the system. Statistically, they'll try to make it seem like just black people on the system, but in reality, that is not factual. But, so that is their argument. Now, in my opinion, is there people that's abusing the system? 100,000%. A lot of people abusing the system. It's just come with the territory. You have people, bunch of kids getting $1 zillion on government and food stamps. You got all the business money. You got a lot of different money coming in where they can abuse the system. So I get it. Now, on the Democrat side, they are saying people would go back to work. I would go back to work, but y'all are not paying enough. Inflation is going up, but the wages is not going up. Let's talk about that. Yeah, I go back to work. That's cool. I will go back to work. Cool. You want me to go back to work? Let's go back to work. But why I'm going to go back to work if inflation going up and it's not worth my time? You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with the situation. You got to be honest with people. So I get that side too. Yeah, it's a bunch of ways to make money. Gig jobs. Let's write that down. First thing that happened, in my opinion, is that P word. I ain't going to say the word because we can say pandemic, but we're not going to say the other word. The pandemic happened, right? Once the pandemic happened, that terrified people because we have lack of information. They didn't know about the vaccines, when we was going to get it. Then they rushed the vaccine. Is it safe? Is it not safe? Then you had Johnson & Johnson. Then you pulled it off. Then you can catch it. You can't. We lack information. So if it's not clear, then you're going to have a lot of people that's not wanting to go to work clearly because of that. Why would you want to go to work? What happens? You have somebody that is watching their grandmother, watching the elderly people. They live with them. They don't want to go back. They don't want to go out to work and catch what and come back home and bring it to it. Is that $15? Is that $12? Is that $10.95 worth putting your grandmother's life in danger, putting your life in danger, putting your kids' life in danger? A lot of people are saying no. A lot of people are saying no. I do not want to go to work. Then you got the people on the other side. Hey, it is what it is. When the pandemic happened with me, my bills still had to get paid. We weren't living in Canada where there's giving them money and stipends and all that stuff. No, you're going to have a pandemic and you're going to say, hey, all y'all bills still have to be paid. While y'all on here, press that like button. All your bills have to be paid. So I still had to go to work. So I just took the safety protocols. I put my mask on, washed my hands, came back in, threw my clothes in the washer, took a shower, boom, YOLO. Whatever happened after that happens. So people scared from that. Then they start offering the $600 a week. If you calculate $600 a week, was it $600 a week or $600 a month? In the comments, let me know if it was $600 a week or $600 a month. For some reason, I am getting a brain fart with this. Because if it was $600, I think it was $600 a week. That's what I think it was. That's $1,200 every 2 weeks. $1,800 3 weeks. $2,400. So you're getting $2,400 a month of free money while you're sitting on your ass.
Oh, no.
$2,400. And that's on top of what you're making at your job. That's on top of whatever investments or whatever you got going on outside. Who the hell want to go back to work and risk their life while making more money sitting on my ass? What do you think people going to do? It was a great thing, hey, the money, I got a piece of the pie. I got a piece of that because I was working part-time at the airlines. They like, oh, you qualify for this. Run it. It took me like 6 months to get it. But, hey, I partaked in it and I appreciated it. But that was the first trigger of messing up people's mindsets. Now, I don't believe it's $600. I think it's $300. Since I'm not on it, let me know. Okay, Jasmine, what up, though? Jasmine says a week. So I got it right. Now, Jasmine, is it also $300 a week now? I believe they lowered it down to $300 a week, which is not bad, but that is still good money. That's an extra $1,200 a month. That's paying a lot of people bills. So imagine, let's say McDonald's is starting off at $10.25. You work 8 hours. We're just going to say $10 just to make it even. You work 8 hours at McDonald's at $10 an hour. That is $80 a day. You're working 5 days out the week. Come on. Was that 32? $320 before taxes? Before taxes. So what you're really making, we just going to say $60 a day. 5 days a week, 300. My math is all crazy on that one. So really people is going to work making, if you're making $10 an hour, you take away tax, you're working only 8 hours, you're making $300 a week take home. You're not making no real money. So if we calculate that versus the unemployment is still more. And I'm not risking my life. And I'm at home. And I could think of different ways to make some money. Let's talk about it. There's a lot of reasons that I believe people don't want to go back to work. Another thing I got written down, I heard Joe Biden, he is doing a child care bill. And the child care bill, what I seen was giving away, you can qualify up to $600 a month. So Joe Biden said, we're going to give you guys $600 a month per kid. And that's going to go towards child care. So if you get your kid in a daycare, because they say woman, once the pandemic happened and all of this type of stuff, women at work completely went down, and they say black woman is double. My wife wasn't at work. She still don't want to go back to work. She went back to work, but she don't want to. So people would not want to go. So when I broke it down, I'm like, okay, y'all are giving, well, the bill is supposed to give $600 a month per kid, right? Let's say the average person have 2 kids. So, I did the research and said, okay, how much is a child daycare costs? What do you guys think in the comments? What do you think the average of child care for a kid is a month, a year? What do you guys think? Before I say something, what do you guys think?
Knocking Aretha Franklin while I
So.
clean the car.
So. They said the average cost of center-based child care, daycare, or whatever it is, in the U.S. is $11,896. For infants, it's a little bit lower than toddlers. The prices for infants daycare can range from $5,000 to $20,000. Jesus. But for number purposes, we're just going to say $10,000 a year per kid. That's just what we're going to say for numbers purposes. So it costs $10K a year per kid. Let's say the average person have 2 kids. So it's costing you $20K a year for people to watch your kid child care services. You are giving me $600 a month. We just going to say, for number purposes, we're going to say that's 12. We're going to say that's $6,000 a year times 2, $12,000 a year. You got to pay $8,000 out of your pockets. That actually don't sound too bad on paper, but in reality, let's look at the logistics of this. Let's break it down. How are we getting this $600? Because I received the first stimulus. Trump was in office. I received the first stimulus. Came in the mail. Didn't get it to my account. Came in the mail. The second one, Didn't hear nothing. The third, didn't hear nothing. And what did everybody say? Hey, when you do your taxes, you got to apply it to that. And so what is going to be the stipulations with this? You're going to have to wait. You're going to wait till you file your taxes to get the money back for your child care services. We know the average American lives check to check. And with wages and things are different. What you going to do? So that's another reason. Child care. People have their kids at home right now. A lot of people don't have their kids back in school. They still doing everything virtually. And once people get used to it, some realize they're better teaching their own kids than the teachers. So they say, you don't need to go back to school because you're learning more at home. Safer here, you don't really have to go back. Some want to ship their kids back real quick with no problem, right? With no problem. Another reason is gig jobs, the gig economy. So, what do you guys think the average person make a year? Let me do it on air. How much does the average American make per year? I would say, before I see it, I would say the average American make $36,000 per year. What do you guys think? Let's see. Oh, actually higher than I expect. It says the median weekly earning, blah, blah, is about total $48,000 per year. That's actually a lot more than I would ever expected. I don't know how accurate that is. That's just something what I looked at. But $48,000 a year. We're going to say $50,000. I did a YouTube video probably a month or a few months. Probably we'd say 2 months ago, showing people how you can make over $50,000 a year doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, Ship, gig jobs. So think of that. You went to college. You worked hard. You're $60K for your degree. We're going to say $60K for your degree. You got it in business management and psychology. Went to college. You got that 60 grand in debt. You come out and they say, remember, we did the numbers on $10 an hour, but you're going to get paid $22 an hour. You're making just enough to get by. Then you still got to pay back them student debts after 6 months. You got to pay back that. You got to have your car. You got to have your house. You're doing just enough to get by. Wow. You can do Uber. You can do Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, Ship. There's a lot of ways where people can go out and make more money just driving a car than they can do having a real job. So what's the purpose of me going to college, doing a degree? I got to battle. I got to compete in this work environment for y'all to tell me, no, I'm too qualified or I'm underqualified. Well, I can go deliver some groceries and still make some real money. I know people make 6 figures doing gig jobs. Bruh. That's crazy. That's why a lot of people don't want to go back to work, because you give me unemployment and people know how to hustle. The hustle have stepped up. People is figuring it out. People is willing to hustle to be able to make some money now. That's just the reality. What's up to all my new people that is in here? It's your boy Lando. What is popping? Hope you guys are enjoying it. While you in here, make sure you press that like button. Press the subscribe. We are talking about why people won't go back to work. I originally started the show talking about Cedar Point. If you guys are not familiar with it, it is an amusement park in Ohio. People out in the Midwest go to all the time. They're saying they limited availability because they don't have enough workers. To be honest, hell, I was downtown today. I was out doing some Uber Eats. I was literally downtown today, and my wife called me and she was like, yo, want to get something to eat? I'm thinking about the vegan place downtown. It's a vegan place downtown Detroit called Serva. Their food is amazing. Straight banging. I'm like, all right, cool. That sounds like a great idea. Sent her the menu. I'm like, let me know what you want. I grab it, you know. Seeing they close at 9 p.m. So I'm like, all right, let me call early. So I called about 7:30. Yo, well, when I first called, it took 10 minutes for them to answer the phone. Well, it took probably 5 minutes for them to answer the phone. And they did one of those, hey, can you please hold? Put me on hold. 10 minutes later, 10 minutes. She come back. Like, yeah, you know, I want to put in an order. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, we're not doing no takeout orders. I said, why are you not doing no takeout orders? She said, to be honest, we are slammed and we are understaffed. We don't have enough people. So we couldn't eat what we want today. This is the second time at this restaurant we couldn't eat because they're understaffed. How many places have you been to that had a similar situation? The places that used to close at 11 is now closing at 9. The places that used to close at 9 is now closing at 7. I remember I was out doing like probably DoorDash or something. I had to go pick up an order at Wendy's. It's like 5 p.m. Bright light outside. I go to Wendy's. Nobody's there. They had a sign on the door say closed due to low staffing. Closed due to low staffing. Nobody don't want to go back to work. That is crazy. This is the type of stuff we've been talking about. Also, for the new people that's coming on, we went political with it because Biden, he said, take y'all asses back to work. If your job tell you to come back, it's a requirement. Take your ass back to work, right? So we went to the political side. We say the Republicans saying the reason people won't go back because the government is giving away too much money, making people lazy, sit on their ass, not want to do the work, right? On the Democrat side, they're saying, yo, it's not enough money. It's definitely enough money, but they are saying you won't pay enough. We have inflation going up. Everything is going up. Every year, inflation always goes up. But our money is not going up. So what do we supposed to do? So I ain't going back to work because of that. So what side do you think? It's not even really a political thing because I'm on both sides. Yes, I believe people completely take advantage of the system. And yes, I think people are lazier because they get to sit on their ass, play video games, and collect more money at home than they would at work. Yes, that's making people lazy. With me, you giving me that money, I'm going to be working on my business. I'm going to be working on my YouTube. I'm going to be working on ways. I know this bread is going to run out. It's great while it's coming in, but I know it's going to end, and I want to be in a position to not have to go back to work when I want to. So I'm completely get it. We go over to the other side. What is going on with the wages? Y'all are not paying enough money. Let's just be honest. These jobs are not paying enough money. If you want to make 50 grand a year, I think the number is $25 an hour. I think you have to make $25 an hour to be able to be average. If you just want to be an average person in America, you have to make $25 an hour. How many jobs are offering that? It's not too many. It's not a lot. So it's tough. It's hard out here for a pimp. I want to get you guys' thoughts on it. Let's talk about the market, man. The market is beautiful. So, even though we're talking about what's going on in the job market, let's see. I'm looking at my Coinbase balance. We still have Shiba. It's at 0.00010. We have Ethereum over 2,500. Dogecoin is at 34 cents, or Dogecoin. Remember I told you guys I was going to invest in Dogecoin if it went around under 20 cents. I thought I was actually going to do it. I was going to invest some decent money in Dogecoin too, right? And they hit, what was the low? The low hit 22 cents, but it was a quick one-day deal, but it was right around 30 cents and just staying there. And I was waiting for it to go down because I'm like, look, I'll put some money in. I'll put some money on and good old Dogecoin. But everything look like it's going back up. This can change tomorrow. We really don't know. But y'all already know my saying, keep on buying in, because when we come back to this channel 5 years from now, we're going to see a completely different outcome. If Bitcoin is at 38,000 right now per coin, what happened if it's at 400,000 5 years from now? And y'all was scared because it dropped down at 32,000. You're going to be looking silly. Look at Ethereum, 2,500. What you going to do when Ethereum hit 10 grand? It's going to do it. It's going to do it. It's not a problem if, it's a win. It's going to continuously to go up, because that's what it's been doing its whole history. It never proved us wrong. Even when it crashed all the way down, it went to 20,000, went back down to 3. It was just a new record a few months ago, 60 something. It's always going to go back up. Just same as the stock market. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Oh, baby. What is going on? How are y'all doing tonight? But that's really what I just really want to talk about. I just wanted to give y'all a snapshot what's going on in the market. It's not too much to talk about. So, like I told you guys on another one, have the stocks that you like in your phone, add them, and then you get the news. So if we look at some news of the stocks that I have, the stock futures are flat after a strong week of trading. So they're saying the futures, more than likely tomorrow is going to be a flat day. Not going to crazily go down, not crazy go up. Futures are usually close to correct. Last man standing in the building. What up, though? Hope all is well, my brother. So I think it's gonna be flat tomorrow. Then it's gonna go down. It's gonna end the week probably all red and bloody. Let's see. Infrastructure talk hits a wall as the Senate GOP and the White House exchange blame. Why all political? All they just do is point the finger at everybody, yo. Are vaccinated Americans powering the economy? Not yet. The data shows. Well, no. It really, you don't know who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated, and it's going to take a long time to even get any data on that. Let's see. FOMO took over. This is on money. It say some buyers who caved to a hot housing market now regret it. FOMO. FOMO mean fear of missing out. This looked like a good article. Have some two nice, beautiful women on here. Let's see what they say. FOMO is a powerful thing. Sometimes powerful enough to spur a life-changing decision like buying a house, selling a property, or refinancing a mortgage. It sounds crazy, but in today's red-hot housing market, fear of missing out is a real influencer. Just take Sabrina Beaumont, the chief marketing officer, blah, blah, for a plan. I will admit that FOMO took over me, says Beaumont. It really set in when my best friend bought her house. Beaumont quickly found herself up against steep competition while she ultimately found and bought the property. She says at such a hot time, it cost her $30,000 and about 400 square feet. I should have bought one of the houses I looked at in the past, and now I regret not doing it. I ended up getting into a bidding war and bought the house that was smaller and more expensive I've previously looked at. I feel stupid about the situation. What's y'all thoughts about that? With the housing market, it was a finesse game. It was a seller's market. If you was in real estate and you owned some homes, everybody was looking to buy. The owners is winning, but the sellers is completely losing. It was an L on your behalf of doing it. And I've been seeing a lot of articles about this, but I'll probably do a different one about that later. Last man standing said, have you been looking at AMC lately? Yes, I looked at them a few hours ago. I really don't understand it. Being completely honest, right? Because with AMC, for the people that don't know what's going on, AMC, you have the Reddit community and you have the rich people. It's rich people versus the people, right? And the people won some months ago when they did a short squeeze where they bought all the shares, didn't sell them, people couldn't get it and made the price go up, right? Right now, since they figured it out, the rich people figured it out, I have no idea what's going on now. Everybody hyping up, and oh my God, look at AMC. The price went up from, one day it went from $12 to $13. So I really don't get the purpose. Like, if I'm going to be in a market, I guess I'm not focusing on short squeezes and quick come ups and buy and sell. It's too confusing. It's too much research. It's too much you have to do. When I go to their feed, let's see, it's an AMC Theater CEO uses Twitter to build relationships. Let's see, AMC shareholders after a solid week. Stock price climbed 15% as the Reddit traders pounce on shares dumped by Wanda. That looked like what I need to read to get hip to what's going on, so we all can get hip to what's going on. Shares of AMC just jumped 15% Monday as Reddit cheered the buying opportunities to create after the company largest shareholders sold the remainder of their stake. So that's why they probably hype. Turned up. My girl West Atlanta in the building. Flight attendant gang. Hope all is well. How are you doing, my love? We are talking a lot. We're talking, giving some good game today. You coming in late. I don't know where you been at. I've been talking for like a good second. I was giving some good game earlier. Now we just talking shit. Let's see. Wanda bought AMC in 2012 for $2.6 billion. Began pulling out of the company December. Blah blah. Looked like he lost $4.6 billion. Ooh, due to the pandemic. In the prior year, he lost 149. In 2021, Reddit traders 222 best form Friday. So yeah, it just looked like what I said. You know, it said short squeeze. All right, so when they talk about the short squeeze, let's read this part. We now hold the future of this company, one Reddit person proclaimed, while never noted the buying opportunity in the stocks as a result of the sale, so and so. Short squeeze were two of the top men mentioned, blah, blah. So if you got more game or information on it, let me know. Because AMC, like, I'm the type of investor, I'm literally going to buy something that's going to possibly be here for 20 years. Next 20 years, if it's going to be here, I'm going to buy it. I'm cool with that. The short come up stuff, I use cryptocurrency for that. Any real stocks is companies that I'm willing to hold for at least 5 years. YOLO, if it go down, I'm riding with it. It is what it is. So I really don't do too much of the short squeeze. I think I actually own like a share of AMC because I have a $20 referral through Stash. So if you guys don't have Stash investment, in this bottom of this link after the video, you can click it and you get you a free $20 on your first stock, and you go to Weibo and you go click all my little things at the bottom, give you some free money. But I used some of my free money to buy AMC when it was a thing at $6. So as of right now, I doubled my money. So AMC is completely good with me. That's the level up.
Flawless victory.
Before we get out of here, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about? And conclusion of this live of why people won't go back to work. I think it is multiple things. I think people are making too much money on unemployment. I think jobs are not paying enough. I think there's multiple ways to make money outside of the regular traditional jobs now. And people lazy. People just don't want to go back. Oh, and the number one thing is people are scared of the pandemic. They scared of that C word. They don't want to catch it. The risk is not worth the reward. So you guys, hope you guys appreciated it. If you don't have any more questions, we're going to get ready, get out of here. We're going to listen to some music for a quick second. Let me know if you got any questions. I need to go grab my drink.
Knocking Aretha Franklin while I clean the car. Looking at shorty in them yoga pants. Oh my Lord. About to hit this day party, check the flyer. After I spray the black magic on the tires. Damn, I love the summer, these sisters in sundresses. Oh, looking heavenly, I give thanks, she's such a blessing. The sun is shining.
Don't forget to press that like button. Press the like button. Let's get them up on my Kevin Samuels. Get the likes up.
Streets getting hot, popped on the power line. Cop the fresh kicks, these are out of sight.
We're almost at 100 playbacks. We need 5 more people to join the room. Get us 100. We can get out of here.
Dreaming of the summer. Yeah, I'm dreaming of the summer.
Dreaming of the summer.
I got the AC pumping with the windows down halfway. Blowing that shit Dave Chappelle stole in half baked. Wintertime, spring, summertime, grind. For the mansion with the Hummer outside.
So I talked about that earlier. It went from $600, and Last Man Standing is talking about the extension of the unemployment. And the last thing is it went from $600 to now it is $300. And I played a video earlier showing Joe Biden talking about, hey, if he said you got to go back to work, take your ass back to work. So he ain't stunting no extension. I don't think it's going to be any more because they're putting too much pressure on Joe Biden to open the market back up and the people start making some money. So unfortunately, I don't think they're going to have extension, but they are giving people passing a child care bill where that's going to give you $600 per child. And he think that's going to get people to go back to work. To be honest, it's not going to get people to go back to work. And another thing is people are going to be mad at Joe Biden because it's not set in stone. And this is allegedly, this is my opinion. He's not passing. Remember, he said he was going to give people $10,000 forgiveness of your student loans. So that's been a big thing when he was running. Oh, Joe Biden gonna waive the student loans. People was hype on it. Once he got in office, he basically said, F y'all, I ain't doing nothing. So now where he's at right now is saying it's not looking good and just pointing the finger. I don't think they're going to let me do it. So overall, he's not going to do it, in my opinion. And I think people are going to be mad at that. So I think that's going to also change some things up. West Atlanta says she got her notifications on for next time. Yeah, you know I do. I'm random. I can do a live early in the morning or I can do a live late at night. But tonight I want to, I usually like doing it late because it's more of a swag. It's quiet. The house ain't all crazy. I don't hear planes flying by. So the goal is usually to do it late at night if I can. But appreciate y'all. See you guys next time I'm out.
Knocking Aretha Franklin while I clean the car. Looking at shorty in them yoga pants. Oh my lord. About to hit this day party, check the flyer. After I spray the black magic on the tires. Damn, I love the summer. These sisters in sundresses are looking heavenly.